What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next cleanup video, and this one is from our last war, where we had a lot of these quote anti-two-star bases to where you have centralized town hall and everything is collapsed in on it. In this particular base, I actually attacked it, tried something weird with a P.E.K.K.A. healer type thing, just sort of goofing around, but thought it might work. Got close, but also Mr. Yaz here tried it and made a mistake that I make sometimes on these bases, and I think a lot of people do. Uh, that causes it really makes it hard to get the 3-star. This one in particular had separated giant bombs, 4 single bombs in these locations here. So you've really got to be mindful of that. You've only got so many spells, and especially when you bring a jump spell, that means you can't cover each one of those. So you got to have a plan for them. What Mr. Yaz does is close to what I did. Send in a hog here, got the easy CC lure, drops the poison down on the CC right inside the base. Had a bunch of troops in there that could easily go down to that. Took it out, and then sends a golem in this way and a golem in this way with some wizards, create a funnel, king and queen going up the middle, and a jump spell right here. Obviously wants to get in, trigger one of these giant bombs, take the queen out, etc. From there sends in a giant like right here, or maybe 2 giants, I can't remember if we did both of them there, and then just Asian walls that's hogs down here. Now, this is the part that I think is the mistake. When you do that, your hogs are never going to join back up when the pathing is like this. You see that these hogs from here are going to move into here. These hogs are going to move into here. And they're going to end up going, because there's Teslas in these pockets, by the way. And these hogs are going to go this way. And these hogs are going to move in and go from here to here. And they're going to come in and go this way, because this Tesla's going to draw them in. And they're going to stay separate. So now he's only got 3 heals. He's got to use one right here to keep his hogs up. He's got to use the second one right here on that giant bomb. And now he's got to make a decision. As his hogs move through, and he's got a group left over here that's got the king chasing them, beating on it. And he's got a group of hogs moving up this way to try to finish off these defenses. Which one does he heal? And his hogs not being in the same heal, one of them doesn't make it, and he chooses to heal down here. Probably the wise decision, had that king, because he didn't take it out to mess with, and these hogs up here don't make it. Pretty much that's the end of the story. These 2 defenses live, everything else is taken care of, but does not quite get the 3-star. So we'll watch Mr. Yaz do it, then we'll come back to the drawing board, talk about how to correct the mistake. All right, here we go with Mr. Yazbek's attack. Again, the easy CC lure just drops 1 hog down. That gets him the lure out. Everything's pretty much in one spot there. Drops the poison. It's going to get everything. I think there might be 1 troop that's outside of the range. Maybe not. Might be all of it. But you see as soon as those smaller troops go down, and then gives it a few more seconds, and the balloon is going to succumb to that poison as well. Then he can drop his golems down. Just begin the attack. Yes, there was 1 wizard that made it through there. Not a huge deal. Golems go down. Wizards create this funnel, and then the jump spell and the king and queen to work their way in. Just going to try to get in and get that queen taken care of as quickly as possible, and then obviously a giant bomb position there that he can eliminate. His hogs will have no reason to mess with, and really probably planned on getting both of those giant bomb positions, the one up there by the queen and the one right here where they're entering, which is a reasonable assumption. But right here, already the giant's coming in. He knows he's going to get the queen taken care of. Asian wall of hogs, here they come, working through the base. But again, you can see there's just no chance of them ever converging back into the same area to take advantage of the same heal spell ever again in this attack. Uses those 2 heals right out of the gates. He had to. He knew those giant bombs were there. But here's where he's faced with a tough decision. He's got the smaller group down south. He's got the larger group up top. But he just assumes that with the king right there, he's got to sort of sacrifice that heal for them to protect them. Maybe even a little late on it. Maybe he's trying to really size up which one he was going to heal here first. Drops it down there, but you can see with those skeletons and those point defense, that doomed the group up top. The bottom group tries to make its way up there, but now the skeletons target them, the point defense targets them. It's just not enough. He's got the cleanup, he's got his queen still up. Everything was great, just not quite enough to get those 2 defenses taken down. And that was pretty much that. We'll fast forward because from here, it's just clean up, trying to get the rest of the percentage points. Does have that queen's ability, uses it, gets them down, but at this point with no hogs left, no chance of the cleanup happening. Still has that king to deal with, etc. So we'll go back to the drawing board, look at what hell does to correct from this and get the 3-star on this base. All right, looking back at the base here and the army composition that Hell brought, obviously one thing jumps out at you. Hell's philosophy of queen walk everything holds true here. he does use a queen walk. Starts off very similar, drops a hog in, grabs the CC lure, poisons them, takes care of them that way. Then drops his queen down on the queen side. Healers, lets her just work her way in. She's obviously going to take the queen out, but also a more important, more subtle thing, she's taken out this defense, which is going to eliminate a giant bomb position. Also, it's going to create a funnel for his hogs. It breaks this right here, and you'll see how that's important here in a moment. Then he drops the king on this side, just drops it in. This king's going to come out, just uses the king's ability, also uses it for a tank for his hogs, and then sends in a few hogs on this wizard tower. From there, he pretty much Asian walls it again from here to here. However, look what he's done. He's taken this out, he's taken this out. Now he's made a funnel for his hogs. What's that going to do? What's that going to do to his hogs? They're going to path their way into the base, all going from these defenses to defense, all the way in. He's going to have separate heals for him initially. He drops a heal here. I think he drops one right here. But by the time the hogs are halfway through this base, they're all standing in the third heal right here. They get back up together. It sort of gives you the benefit of an Asian wall or a surgical, however you want to look at it, without having to sacrifice having your hogs split for the entire attack. Having them join back up and creating that funnel to force them back into the same position, it really makes a difference. Because again, by the time he drops that third heal, and he's got 4 heals because he didn't use any jumps or anything, by the time they're in that third heal, they're all standing in the same heal. Makes a huge difference on the survivability of your hogs and not having to make that tough choice that Mr. Yaz had to at the end of his attack. Goes ahead and drops the 4th heal right there over that giant bomb position and gets the easy 3-star. But again, when you're looking at these more tighter bases like that, it's fine to start your hogs off separately because you get the advantage of taking out multiple defenses at once as long as you have the pathing worked out to where they are going to come back together. If you keep them separate through the whole attack, usually they're spread too thin, they're taking too much damage, and usually you don't have enough heals to keep them up. So let's watch Hell do it, and then we'll wrap this one up. All right, here we go with Hell's attack. Dropping the hog on the right side, getting that easy CC lure, just bringing them right out, and then dropping that poison down, getting everything, I believe, in that poison spell as well. So really nice job there, clumping them up. Just taking the time, however long it takes to take that balloon down, but it is well worth it not having to deal with any of those troops for 5 troop space and 1 spell space. Then the queen goes down, the healers go down behind her. She's going to do her thing. Not a lot of a job that she has here. It's going in there, taking out that wizard tower, which is important, and taking out the defending queen, which obviously is going to engage her. So might probably could have got that done with even less than 4 heals, but probably just being safe. Lets her go in and does her thing there. Then on the right side again, taking out that king. You know, it's not like the king all by his lonesome can screw up your hog raid, but it does help to take him out. So a king swap like that, it's a great idea. The king's not some kind of special, cleanup troop or anything. You see those few hogs going on that wizard tower at the very, very first? That's very important. I know it seems subtle, and it is, but it makes a huge difference in this hog pathing. Then the Asian wall comes, starts dropping those heals down. It also protected his hogs on the right side, so he could drop that second heal a little bit deeper into the base there, as you see right there. But right here, watch as they get through about halfway through this base, they get onto those air defenses and that expo and that second thing, the third heal right there, covering every hog he's got. They're all protected. The queen's done her thing moving around. Now he can drop that 4th heal over that last bomb spot. He actually holds on to it for a minute. I'm not sure why, but just does. He might have been planning on swagging it or something, or maybe he did swag it. No, he drops it, I think. Yeah, right there. He might have been trying to swag it and just held on to it. But regardless, gets the easy 3-star. Just a beautiful plan for that base. It really was. And again, I love the minor details of creating that funnel, the way he did it, taking out the king so hogs don't have to deal with that. Just a great attack by Hell. Hope you guys like it. Hope you learned something. Until next time, Jake from One Hive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.